Hi Year 5, I hope you're well. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week again. So in today's spelling and handwriting video, we're going to be recapping the suffix rules that we've looked at so far this week and thinking of some different strategies we can use to practice them. Please make sure, as always, that you've got yourself a pencil and a piece of paper ready for our learning today. Let's go and have a look who's on the Spelling Shed leaderboard, and I've got a few shout-outs for some pieces of work that have been sent into the Year 5 email address that I'd love to share with you. Let's go and take a look. So, the top spell leaderboard for Spelling Shed for today. In first place, we have Cohen from 5p. In second place, we have AJ from 5e. In third place, we have Katie Bow from 5p. In fourth place, we have George from 5p. And in fifth place, we have Caden from 5t. Well done to all of you. I've noticed how the leaderboard has changed slightly and how you're all working extremely hard to earn those points and work your way up the school leaderboard too. As you will notice, I've popped the numbers next to each of your names for where you are in the entire school, but well done for being the top 5 spellers in Year 5 too. I've awarded you each a dojo point for aspiration for all of your hard work and perseverance on Spelling Shed over the last week. Well done everyone, keep up the hard work. I want to start the shout-outs today by showing you these pictures that Ethan in 5e has sent in to us. He has done the body spelling activity from last week's lesson. Can you pause the video here and guess which word he is spelling using his body? Remember to join me back here afterwards to see if we figured it out and the correct word that Ethan has spelt. Welcome back. Did you manage to guess it? That's right. The word that Ethan spelt was the word night. Fantastic work. And Ethan, I'm so impressed with your body spelling. Keep up the hard work for the spelling and handwriting videos. I'm awarding you 5 dojo points. Here are some examples of work that have been sent into the Year 5 email address. I'd like to say a massive well done to all of these children for concentrating so hard and really focusing on their joins. You've also used lots of strategies such as rainbow writing to practice your spellings, and that means that lots of you achieved full marks in the spelling test last week. Well done to all of you. I'm awarding you each a dojo point for aspiration. Okay then Year 5, thinking of our rule for this week, we have been investigating the suffix able. When adding able to root words that end with a ce, so an s sound, so notice, that s sound, or ge, which is a j sound, so like in change, that j sound that you can hear at the end, the e remains to avoid the soft sound becoming a hard sound. So in change, hear that j sound, we keep the e and just add able. That's the same in notice, because you have that s sound. This means that we keep the e and again we add able. This is unlike any usual rules, as we'd normally remove the e before adding the suffix. Adding the suffix able changes the root word from a noun or a verb into an adjective. So this word over this side, changeable and noticeable, both of those are adjectives. Okay, yellow and purple group spellers, your rule for this week is investigating the suffix ed. So when adding ed to the end of a word which ends in a y, the following rule is followed. So we have the root word, such as copy. We take off the y and change it to an I, and then add the suffix ed. So copy changes to copied. Adding the suffix eg changes the root word to the past tense. So copy is the present tense, copied is the past tense. Okay, red, green and blue group spellers, I'd like you to pause the video here and have a go at putting your spelling words into the correct sentences. Read the sentences carefully. Sometimes you might think that more than one spelling word might work, but if you read through the sentence with the spelling word in, you should be able to figure out which one goes where. Yellow and purple group, this is your turn to pause the video. You have the same task, but with your spelling words. Can you put the correct spelling into each of the sentences? Remember to join back here afterwards to go through our answers. Okay, welcome back. How'd you get on? Let's go through the answers. I'm going to start with red, green and blue group spellers. Red, green and blue group, here are your answers. You can see the word in each sentence in bold. Pause the video here and mark what you've got at yours, either at home or in the bubble at school. Okay, let's have a look at purple and yellow group's answers. So here are the answers for purple and yellow group. Again, could you pause the video here and mark your own? Well done. Let's have a look at our next activity. So, for this activity, I'd like you to say it, shout it, clap it, jump it, and whisper it. That means you've got to use your spelling words to do the following things. You could say a spelling word, so I'll use the word changeable. So I'll say it, changeable. You could shout your spelling word, changeable. You could clap your spelling word, changeable. It's got 3 syllables in there, I clapped 3 times. You could jump your spelling word. Now what that means is you would have to do 3 star jumps because it had 3 syllables in. So once you've clapped it and you've found the amount of syllables, so changeable, I would then do 3 jumps. And I could do 3 star jumps, or I could do just a standing jump, whichever you'd prefer. And then can you whisper your spelling word? Changeable. Then, for the extra spicy chili challenge, true or false? The word excitable follows our spelling rule. Have a think about that one. Does it follow the spelling rule that we've got for this week? Okay, now, yellow and purple group, you've got the same. So say it, shout it, clap it, jump it, and whisper it. But your true or false question is the word looked follows our spelling rule for this week. Again, have a close look at that one and have a think about it. Okay, that's the end of our spelling part of this video. So come with me while we do a handwriting warm-up of the figure of 8 for today. Okay, so in today's handwriting warm-up, we're doing the figure of 8. So all you're going to need for this is your hands and your arms, because we're going to be thinking about our shoulders today and how we can warm those up. This warm-up gets us to cross our bodies. It's thinking very carefully about how we look and how we track what we're doing. So that's in our writing too. When we're writing our letters, we look really carefully at what we're tracking and what we're writing, so we know when to join the next letter and how our handwriting is going. So this is when we're going to go across our body. So we're going to use one hand first, so you can start with your writing hand if you want to. So I'm going to start with my right. I'm going to put it out in front of me nice and flat, and all I'm going to do is a figure of 8. So I'm going to keep my head straight and still, and I'm going to move my arm in a figure of 8. And I'm watching really carefully my figure of 8. Okay, so it's like it's laid down the side, this figure of 8. Okay, now I'm going to swap over to the opposite arm. So I'm going to use my left hand now, and again I'm going to do my figure of 8, making sure I come across my body like so, and again I'm keeping my head still and I'm just watching where my arm is going. The last time I'm going to do this is with both hands together. This is a bit trickier, it gets us moving, and we're going to make sure that we do it in our figure of 8 again. So let's start here and let's go up, round, fantastic. Give that one a go. Hopefully we're all warmed up now, ready for our handwriting. Let's see what letters we're looking at today. So in our handwriting today, we're going to be focused on the letters I and U. Both of them sit between the 2 blue lines. So whilst they're ladder letters, they're not as tall as some of the letters we've looked at earlier in this week. Let's go and have a look at our handwriting for today, Year 5. Okay, so the first letter we're going to start with is our I. So we're going to start between the 2 blue lines for I. So why it's a long ladder letter? It's because it's not necessarily a long letter, but because it's got a straight part of its body and then the curve. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to come down, curve around and dot your I. Let's do that again. And once more. Fantastic. Can you have a go at doing your I? Okay, brilliant. The next one we're going to do is our U. So this one sits between the 2 blue lines. So I'm going to start at the top of the 1 blue line. I'm going to go down to the bottom of the blue line. When we hit there, we're going to curl and we're going to go all the way back up. Now I'm here, I'm going to come down again and flick. Let's try that again. Top of the blue line, down to the bottom blue line, curl, we get there and go back up, down and flick. And once more. Fantastic. Can you give the U a go at home, please, Year 5? Okay. We're now going to have a go at putting our I into one of our spelling words today. The spelling word is irreplaceable. So I'm going to start with my I, into an R, into the R, into our letter L, to our B, into the long letter L, and into our E. Take the pen or pencil off and dot your I. Can you have a go at irreplaceable? Okay, and then to practice our U today, we're going to have a go at a topic word, and that topic word is nebula. Nebula. So N-E-B-U, what have you just done today? L, and then an A. Nebula. Can you ever go at home or in school, year 5? Perhaps you even find out what the word nebula means for our topic word. Finally, just before we finish our lesson today, don't forget you can log on to Spelling Shed to practice your spellings too. As you will see, I have set up different spelling lists for each of the different groups. They will all appear on your lists, so make sure you just complete the one for your spelling group. If you want to, though, you could always practice another spelling group to earn more points. Our spelling test this week is on Friday the 5th of February. As always, I'd love to see your work from today's lesson, so please make sure you email it to our Year 5 email address. And that's the end of today's lesson. As always, thank you for joining me, Year 5. I do hope you've learnt some different strategies and ways that you can practice your spellings in today's video, as well as thought really carefully about your joined up handwriting. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!